Well, we welcome you back, Coach. Another successful weekend. You had 2 wins in 3 days, both in California. If you would just kind of wrap up the weekend at hand, and you're sitting pretty at 6-1 right now.
Yes, we're sitting pretty, 6-1. It was a weekend that we needed to bounce back and play the soccer that we know how to. And on Friday against Santa Barbara, we got through that with some very good physical play, matching up the physical side of the game. And on the ball, we saw improvements. It was nice to put two goals away and have that little bit of a cushion playing throughout the match. But the girls really fought back hard and really bounced back strongly after last weekend's game on Sunday. We talked about that a lot last week. So, overall it was a good showing. And on Sunday, we played some of the best soccer I've seen us play so far this year, both sides of the ball. And it was fun to watch the group come out with the right mentality on a Sunday match.
You seem to be rolling on all cylinders, specifically in the goalie position. I mean, you have two solid goalkeepers in Sammy Jo and Audrey. Just talk about their play and how, it doesn't matter which one you put in there, but you're going to get a solid start.
Yes, absolutely. Both with Sammy and Audrey, they've both proven that they can do a great job for the team. And, at this point, we're helping them come along in some of the areas that they still need to improve on. But it's nice to know as the coach that, regardless of whether it's one or the other, that the team's confident in them and that they're going to put in on a good showing for the group and make the, if you want to call it, the standard saves, but also come up with some big saves. And having that kind of a comfort with your goalkeepers is awesome.
Not to be outdone by their teammates. One of them, Jenna Richardson, back in the fold after coming back from the U20 World Cup. What has been her secret to success here? 2 goals in her first 3 matches. Seems pretty comfortable. I mean, she's now all of a sudden third for 4 points on the team lead.
Yes, having Jenna back's been very, very nice. Her teammates have been great in welcoming her back to the team, and she's figuring out our tactics very quickly, how we want to play as a group, what our strengths and weaknesses are. And when we have her on the field, it's something where we now pose the opposing team a different kind of threat, where their backline probably has to be a little bit more honest in not pressing too hard, which allows a lot of other things to open up for our midfielders. And Jenna's been good around goal, and she's been good in creating chances for her teammates. So, I think definitely from watching this weekend, things are starting to come together, not only for her, but for her teammates as well.
Well, we have a big weekend to look forward to. 2 matches, the Oregon State Nike Invitational, and we have 2 opponents in Gonzaga and Seattle. If you would talk a little bit about each club and what you can expect from them on both days.
Yes, we've looked at the results from both teams, and they've been in all their matches. It's been very clear that they're going to be defensively very strong. They're not going to give a lot of things away. So we're going to have to figure out ways to break each of them down. Right now, our focus is mainly on our first game on Friday, so we're looking at that, against Gonzaga and getting the scouting reports in on them. And, we want to go out and have a good showing for our home fans and play Oregon State soccer the way we know how. And we're getting closer to that every week.
And, of course, this weekend, not just big because it's the Nike Invitational, but kind of a milestone, the first ever live sporting event for Oregon State University on the Pac-12 Networks. How special is it that the women's soccer team gets to be showcased?
It's a great honor to be the first Oregon State program on the Pac-12 Network. I've said all along that this new network that we have with our conference is going to be a milestone. It's going to be huge, and it'll continue to grow women's sports, our sport, over the years. And to be the first one is just a great honor, and I'm really excited about it, and just hoping that our group will go out and put on a great performance.
Now, Coach, the camera's going to be on you, so can we expect to see you in a suit and a tie, or are you just back to your regular coaching attire?
No, I think I'll just wear the clothes that I'm used to wearing on game day. I'm not really the suit and tie kind of guy on game day.
Well, you go with what works, and it's worked 55 times. And just to note that you've now moved into sole possession of second place on the all-time OSU wins list with 55. So congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats on that.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll see you this weekend for 2 big matches, and we'll talk to you afterwards. Hopefully 2 more wins.
All right. Thanks a lot.